recording?
Yes.
Yes. That's typically what 3, 2, 1 means. Gotcha. Professional. Okay, welcome to Rescued by Dragons, an online homebrew D&D campaign. Let me see. Basically, we prove that D&D is fun even when you have a DM who doesn't know what he's doing. That's why we have Kelwin as our official rules lawyer. And yeah, just one quick announcement before we get started. This is a gaming group. As every gamer knows, gaming groups' schedules get flexible because of life. Life has happened, so the next few weeks, our schedule will be flexible. So please, we're not going to be able to record on the same day every week. We are going to try to record every week, so the best thing to do is follow us on the socials at the links to the bottom of this YouTube video, or if you're listening to us in the podcast, go ahead and check out our website, rescuedbydragons.com, and they have all the socials there.
If we miss a week, it's just because we got stuck in the canal for 6 days and had to get a giant...
I hate it when that happens.
Had to get a giant backhoe to push us out.
Yep. So anyway, on that note, topical. That's that topical humor people tune in for. Okay, so when the Darkbrew Monster Vanguard left off last week, you guys had just slain 3 hill giants and didn't even get a scratch on you because of excellent planning, great rolling. Well, mostly great rolling, except for Ula, who was not on her game.
And let's not forget Nicoya's 3 damage shatter.
Oh yeah, 3 damage.
Yep.
Well, it was 9
It adds
points.
up.
It was 9 points spread out over 3
Right.
giants. So, still technically a 9 point, which I believe came right on the heels of Lucky's,
60
point shatter. Yeah.
60 total, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you guys killed those giants. You looted the giants, and I believe you took one of you must have taken notes of that.
Yeah, I think we already...
Yeah, we talked about it. Everyone got such and such gold or whatever.
Okay, so that's on you guys.
Yeah.
And all right, so it is, middle of the afternoon. The vegetation and surrounding area is now getting to be thicker and denser, and you are definitely still on your way to confront the hags. We
have to remember that Winter has a timer on his head now.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. That Winter is still suffering from a point of exhaustion from his terrible nightmare after gazing into the hag's eye on the wight you guys slew. After Lucky learned the first rule of Tiny Hut, which is don't leave Tiny Hut if you're the one who cast it.
I think we learned some valuable lessons last week.
Yeah.
I guess the
So
DM
anyway,
says, you should loot that. Don't do it.
You guys have just
Send someone else.
You guys have just slain the monsters. You looted the giants. You looted them. You haven't taken a short rest yet, so you can do that if you choose, or you can just continue your march into the eerie, creepy, dense-growing forest.
Normally I'd say we should short rest, but we're not hurt at all. I know we're missing spells.
I don't have any spells at all.
I don't have any spells at all, just Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Do
you regain spells with a short rest?
Warlocks.
I do.
Warlocks do.
Yeah.
That's what makes warlocks. I mean, they have
Cool.
2 spell slots, but they regain their spells after a short rest.
Right.
That's
I
the
can't
trade-off.
sleep.
What? He said I can't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
If you think we can... Do we think we can spare the hour? Actually, we probably should spare the hour to take a short rest. Yeah. If it gets more dire and we're up against the time limit, then we can think about pushing on. So, short rest? Short rest.
Is anyone hurt that needs to use hit dice?
You guys took no damage in that fight.
Okay.
So we're just going to short rest to get our superiority dice and our
Nope.
spell slots
Spells.
back.
Sure.
Short rest time. Wait, do I get to take one?
I mean, a short rest isn't a nap. A short rest is you
Okay.
just sitting down, taking a breather, maybe having a bit of lunch or whatever.
Mhm.
But a short rest is basically catching your breath for an hour.
Mhm.
Okay, so.
Great.
All right, you guys are rested.
Hooray.
And
Right, what a
you-
session. We'll see you all next week.
Yes. You guys press on, and as you press on into the forest, the magical forest, you guys think it seems to be getting awfully dark pretty quickly, but then you realize as you are moving into the forest that the trees are getting taller and more dense, and there's a canopy actually forming over you, blocking the sunlight. So you are now, as you progress through the hours, the forest definitely seems to be growing around you and then just encompasses you. And you look behind you and you feel like you can no longer see the exit. Like maybe the forest is engulfing you and trapping you. But you press on because
don't
you are
like that.
intrepid adventurers.
Also,
So is it
and
dark now? Like super
it's
dark?
not dark. It's not like dark vision, but it's like it has it's looking like very late afternoon level when it's really not that late. It's
Okay.
darker than it should be at this hour.
also,
But you guys don't need dark vision or anything like that.
if it comes up, I've got my shield on and my hand axe out,
Okay.
just so you know. I already have that equipped.
Okay. So you guys remind me again. Was your hand axe +1 or anything? Or
Nope.
Just a regular normal hand axe?
Yep.
All right. So you guys are going through that, and suddenly, I'm going to say, well, actually, Kelwin's in front, Wu's in the back. Okay, it's usually Kelwin up front with Nicoya and Winter. So Nicoya, Winter, and Kelwin, please all roll a perception check for me. Yours will be a disadvantage, Winter,
Okay.
because of your exhaustion.
I rolled an 18, but I have a -1, so 17.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Ooh, I wish it was my second roll, but my first roll was a 10.
Yes, it was. Well, it's not anything dire. It's just seeing who was the first person to see it. And it's going to be Kelwin, as you are, which makes sense. You are in the lead. You notice off in the distance two abnormally bright, not glowing, but just bright, clean, pristine objects on the path in front of you.
Okay, so we know this forest is magicked. We know we're dealing with a hag of some sort, and that Winter's had his mind messed with. Can I, like, is there a way for me to see if these are, like, illusions or something funky going on with these objects?
You could ask one of your magic users to detect good or evil if they have it, or something
Yeah,
like that. Nothing you can do personally.
Can anyone detect magic?
Nope.
I think Ula should be able to detect good and evil.
Where can you tell if that's a thing you can do?
It's a spell.
It would be
It's a-
under.
I
You
think it's
wouldn't
a
be able to do it,
cantrip.
Winter. It would be one of the spellcasters.
But I applaud your enthusiasm on trying to solve the problem.
When you say objects, can you describe them? Are they like rocks, or are they?
You can't tell because you're so far away, but they seem to be.
Okay.
They seem to be lying almost on either side of the path, and they seem to be fairly large but flat.
Okay.
Yes, Lucky.
I want to roll for an animal out of my bag of tricks to have with me.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll an 8.
Okay. Do you have the chart with you?
I do.
Okay.
2, And a 2 is a giant rat.
Okay. You
Lucky.
get a giant rat.
Lucky, can you?
I don't think you can command the giant rat to do
Oh.
anything.
Can I have
It-
Theodore go look
Oh.
at it?
You could. Well, let's finish Lucky. Can you give those little things commands?
How? I can on my bonus action.
Okay. Well, you're not in combat right now, so.
No, but he'll just hang out with me, and he's
He's gonna
friendly
hang
to
out
the
with you.
group.
Okay.
And then on my bonus
Okay.
action, he can do stuff. He has an armor class of 12, hit point 7. He can move at 30 feet.
Lucky, you don't have to spend a spell to do that, right? It's just
No.
the bag recharges.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. The bag recharges at the animal.
After a long rest.
The animal itself will disappear at dawn, and the bag recharges at dawn.
Why don't you go tell it to go look at those things?
Well, as she was doing that, Nicoya was commanding
Sure.
Theodore to go check it out. So Theodore gets closer. And are you going to transfer your consciousness into Theodore so you can see through Theodore's eyes? Or you're just going to have Theodore go look at it, come back, and tell you what it is?
I'm just gonna have him go look at it and come back.
Okay. Theodore flies out, looks at it, circles around a little bit, gets close, floats back to you, sits on your shoulder, and says, "Yes, it appears. It appears that we have two very, very large wings, unaccompanied by any sort of body."
Wait, is it the unicorn wings?
Pegasus.
Pegasus wings?
I don't know, but they are very large. I would say they could have belonged to a Pegasus. The stumps are rather bloody.
Oh no.
Rip. I share that with the group.
Okay.
We should
So
go
you guys approach. I mean, they are
cautiously.
in the
Yeah,
path,
yeah. Can we also just take some feathers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to take some unicorn-ish something, probably feathers.
Okay.
Fistful.
Do you want me to put him in the bag of holding, or are
Yeah.
you holding him?
Yeah. I want to put them in the bag of holding, as many as I can just quickly pluck off.
Go
Bless you.
ahead. Go ahead and roll a dexterity or survival check for me.
Natural one.
Natural.
Plus 2 is 3.
I was gonna say this won't be very hard because it's just like plucking feathers out, but this is just to see if you can get them and keep them in pristine condition. And
He does
you
not.
can't. Does anybody else want to try to gather some feathers?
I could try.
Okay. How long are you gonna spend doing this?
Not long, like a couple
Not
minutes.
long. Okay, a couple minutes. All right, then Kelwin, roll a 1d8, please.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, so you get 7, not mint, but out of the box, hardly played with unicorn, Pegasus feathers. Who else? Who's next? Are you all gonna do this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, then I'll go according to my screen. Nicoya, go ahead and roll a dexterity or survival roll, and get it. If you get above a 10, they're pristine. If you get below a 10, they are not pristine.
Yeah, there was another concern.
I got a 10.
Okay, we'll call that pristine. Close enough. Roll a d8, please.
All of the victims' families are okay with us using their
3.
3. Okay, so you now have 3 pristine feathers. Valmaya, your turn. Go ahead and roll for dexterity or survival.
Does anybody else feel a little bad about this?
No. 13.
Okay, 13. That's good enough. Roll a 1d8.
8.
Okay, not pristine. Serviceable. Definitely sellable.
Is anyone keeping track of the numbers?
I wrote down my own.
Yeah, I would say everyone write down your own and carry your own, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because they don't. I'm gonna say they are negligible as far as weight goes. Lucky.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna. You said survival.
Survival or dexterity, whichever is higher.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
But on wisdom throws, which is what survival is based on, I have advantage, so I can roll that again, right?
Okay, yes, you
That's not a wisdom saving throw.
It's
survival
based on
is.
wisdom.
Yeah,
right?
but it's not a saving throw. It's an ability
Oh,
check.
Oh,
you're
just
right,
wisdom
saving
throws.
throw,
It
yeah.
doesn't say saving, it just says wisdom throws.
Okay, yep. So, okay, again, not
Well.
pristine, but go ahead and roll a 1d8. You guys are rolling terribly. Okay, you have 6.
Okay.
Good, but not pristine Pegasus feathers. Winter,
Okay.
your turn. Dexterity or survival?
Disadvantage.
Yes.
Let's see. First roll is a 6.
All right, so we're going to say
Roll
not
14.
pristine. Roll a 1d8.
It will be Chan.
4 not pristine feathers.
Okay.
How does one
And
spell
Ula,
Pegasus?
your turn. Ula, before you start, I'm going to let you roll a Arcana check, please.
Okay. That is a 4 total.
Okay. You're like, cool. Pegasus feathers. So go ahead and roll your survival.
If that's what
I
people
feel
want.
bad
I wasn't
about
planning on
this.
speaking personally. I was
21 total for
background
survival.
for this one.
Okay,
but,
then roll a
that's what
1d8,
you
and
guys
those
want.
will be pristine.
7d8.
Okay. You
Okay.
get 7
Alright,
pristine feathers.
All right.
How big are these wings? Like, how
I
long
mean,
are they?
you know, picture what the wings would need to be on a Pegasus. They're pretty big. They're at least like, I'm going to say 10 feet long. You know, the feathers are probably like anywhere between a foot to 18 inches long. Pretty wide, like maybe as wide as your hand.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys see that. You take those feathers and you move on. And nothing happens until one of you decides it is time to, or Kelwyn decides it is time to camp. So, yes.
I mean,
So,
we'll camp at night.
yep.
I guess.
I assume you will put up the dome.
Yeah, that's why you're in here twice.
I'm gonna do a tiny hut.
Okay.
Wait. Am I?
Are you?
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I do still have a spot. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, the spell slots. Good point.
Yeah. A tiny hut.
What was that? Is it a vocal? Is it a vocal?
Yes.
Spell casting. Nice. Okay. So you guys take the watches. Let me get my. Oops, I don't have my list of where you guys.
Someone make sure Lucky doesn't roll out in his sleep.
Well, I
Lucky
believe
snuggles
Lucky
up
was
to
going
Kelwyn.
to snuggle with you
Oh,
to
yeah.
prevent himself from rolling out.
Lucky
yes.
gives Kelwyn nuzzles.
Okay, I'm sure he loves that.
Mm-hmm.
You're like twice my size.
Also true.
I'm Big Spoon, and I give you nuzzles.
Okay, so Ula, you are first on watch.
We have
I'm not going to make you guys
right? Chan,
roll
Marky,
or
and
anything
Malky.
tonight
So
because
do we want to
strangely,
split them up,
after
or
your
do we want them to
encounter
go
with the
back to
white,
back? I guess is the question we can ask to help us decide the
nothing
order.
seems to approach the dome for any of you this evening.
Okay.
How actually before actually while Ula, while you are on watch, you are kind of using the time to meditate and think
No,
about
that makes sense. So
everything you know about
that,
hags.
maybe we do Chan,
anything that might be able to
open,
aid you in
then Quam
what possibly
for the
awaits you
Vietnamese community.
at the end of this
Um,
path. So please roll an Arcana
Then-
check.
I think here we have Priya.
13.
13. Okay. 13 is good enough. You do know that the kind of, I think I might have brought this up before, but the kind of nightmares that are plaguing winter are very much castable by a night hag. And there are 3 kinds of hags that you can remember. Oops, excuse me. Green hags, which are kind of like just the embodiment, your classic, like think Snow White, Poison Apple kind of hag, and the night hag, which is almost more demonic, purple skin, wrinkled face, horns, and then there's of course the sea hag, which is well, a sea hag, self-explanatory. You do know that sometimes they will be in groups. A coven is traditionally 3 hags. You have never heard of different kinds of hags joining a coven together. They're usually all one, but it's not unheard of. And it also occurs to you that the nightmare plaguing winter right now is an evil manifestation and not a magical manifestation. And you could have perhaps prevented it if you had cast prevent or protect from evil, which I don't know if you have or not, but it is a cleric spell.
I don't have it prepared.
Yeah, you didn't have it prepared. You wouldn't have known. So that's, but you don't think that would cure her. Best to your knowledge, the only thing that can cure her is a greater restoration spell. So Winter's still sort of asleep. So anyway, you are.
A healing potion would do nothing.
Healing potion would do nothing.
Okay.
It would have to be greater restoration. Yes, Nicoya.
If Winter died and then came back to life, would it end? The nightmares.
And having 8 speakers. Yeah, 8 speakers is a lot. 7 is already
Eventually, if she's not cured, she may die. So.
What happens if we use a lesser restoration? Will that help at all? We have one in the bag of holding. We have a lesser restoration potion.
You can have this discussion.
You did say greater.
I did say greater.
Okay.
Yes, Winter.
Am I awake?
You are right now in the grips of more dreams. You are not awake, but you are definitely tossing and turning and sweating. You are kind of in and out of consciousness, that kind of constant state of being awake and half awake and having the same dream of being strangled and pulled to the ground and pulled to the, being suffocated. Strangely enough, the rest of you who are sleeping are also having dreams. But you are having the same dream. You are having a dream of fire all around you. You're not burning, it's just fire is surrounding you. And there are glowing orbs floating above you, and they are whispering things. And you can't really quite make out what they're whispering. It's like a constant... And occasionally you can hear the,
I think it's better if we kind of get that information.
I don't know, can you guys hear that? Did I stage whisper?
We heard
I heard
that.
that.
Okay. Okay. So, and it's not enough to wake you or
I believe it's
interrupt, keep you from getting your full night's rest, but it is very disturbing.
Are the dreams especially effective to Lucky since psst is how you get a cat's attention.
They are strangely not effective, not that as effective on Lucky because as her innate catnapping, basically, she's never really asleep long enough to get the full effect and annoying effect of the whispers constantly in her ear.
My ear does twitch.
Yes, the ear does twitch. And even though he's asleep, one eye is open. It's really creepy.
Glad I can't see it because I'm Little Spoon.
So, Ula, your watch is up. It will be Valmaya's, but then nothing really happens. So we'll just say you guys go through your watches. Everyone wakes up. Everyone is full rest except for Winter. Winter, you now have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Feels like
I have
it.
a
Great.
quick question.
Yeah. Yes, Ula.
So considering we just had a long rest, can I prepare spells now? After
You could have prepared. Yeah, you can prepare spells now if you'd like. Yep.
Okay, but you'll let me do that considering the story has changed from what I know about Winter's
Oh
condition.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll absolutely let you do it.
The victim from the hate crime or
And
Does
so
anything
Winter,
change the level? Yeah.
yes, Winter, you still have disadvantage on all ability checks, but now your movement speed is halved.
Oof.
Oof.
It's gonna make moving quickly
but I think
difficult.
it's. I mean, I think it's important.
Guys, we do have a lesser restoration in the bag of holding. Do we want to try it? Maybe it'll help them.
Does anyone know anything about bad dreams and voodoo?
That's my opinion, but I'd like to hear her thoughts as well.
Do we?
I don't think so.
I mean, I guess it's worth a shot. We don't really. He's clearly doing
Well,
worse.
would we know if the restoration spell would at least help with the
We'll just need to
exhaustion?
double check with her to see if she's okay.
Someone
with
would
that
have
as
to
well,
roll.
and Teresa can do
I'll
that
roll.
as well.
I have to roll.
But I think we, for now,
I
maybe we
also
can-
have a remove curse spell.
Okay,
Can I try casting that?
you can try.
So did you prepare it?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, nope, I think we can go with that.
Just trying to find it. Remove touch. Oh. I guess I don't roll for that? That's weird.
No, you don't have to
It
roll
says
for that.
touch. Okay.
Yeah, you just touch.
Okay.
But I will have you roll touch. Damn, your screen went blank. Ugh.
Ula, all touch based all the time.
She's
I
a tactile cleric.
Yes, yes. I will say that I will give you. I'm going to say roll insight.
Okay. Insight check was a 13 total.
13. Okay. As you lay your hands on Winter and try to remove this curse, you don't actually feel the presence of a curse. You feel no malevolent energy coursing through him. It occurs to you that this isn't so much a lingering
Anybody else?
curse or any magical effect placed upon him, but the hag is probably causing this directly every night, purposefully, like targeting Winter every night.
That's disappointing.
If that's the case, then I don't think the lesser restoration potion is going to be worth it. No offense, Winter.
Well, it might gain some exhaustion back, though. Can we do a check?
Oh, that's right.
See, yeah.
Yeah,
Not in it.
because lesser restoration removes a point of exhaustion, right?
And Chris,
I don't know.
I think it
I don't
does.
know.
Does Kellen know that, or does Brian know that?
I'm actually looking that up right now. That's a good point.
While we do this, I want to dip into my bag of tricks and pull out another animal, since my old one is gone now.
Oh no, it doesn't.
It does not. Lesser restoration ends one disease or condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deaf, paralyzed, or poisoned.
So no.
So no.
I have a badger.
You have a badger. Okay. So Lucky
Winter
now
is,
has
like,
a
starting to
badger.
die, and Lucky's like, I've got a badger.
You can give it to Winter as an emotional support badger.
Oh,
Thanks.
I send my badger over to Winter.
I'll just slowly pick it up in my arms.
Oh.
I will
Thanks,
say
Lucky. That's really nice.
that, if maybe Lucky, if Winter puts his arm over Lucky and Kelwin gets on the other side and Winter kind of puts his shoulders, rests his forearm on Kelwin or whatever and uses him for support, you guys could probably move at like 3/4 speed, helping him out.
What if we put Winter in Skiffy McSkiffface and use it as a palanquin? And I'm kidding. We're not doing that.
That's too bad, actually. Yes, Nicoya.
If we fixed the eyeball necklace, would she still be pissed? Would she be less pissed about it?
Wasn't it an actual eye?
It was an actual eyeball.
Oh, it's not just like a pendant or something. Okay.
No. It was an actual eyeball that Winter performed bladed LASIK on.
Never mind.
LASIK with extra blades.
It went very well.
Is it because I gave it better vision?
Yes, but it wasn't monofocal. It was only monofocal now, so it only can focus. But anyway,
Oh, God.
I know.
Yes, Doc, I want LASIK, but with extra blades.
That's right. We all know way too much about eye surgery. Okay.
Not me.
Anywho.
Okay, we'll just move at 3/4 speed and
all right.
drag Winter along.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Sorry I'm such a drag.
Just pick up your feet.
So who is helping Winter along?
Luggy and me.
I'm helping.
So Winter,
And my badger.
Winter is much taller than Kelvin. How is that working out?
If he almost using him like a walking stick, he's got his hand down, his arm on it. He's got his arm around Lucky, and then using this hand pressing down on Kelwin's shoulder like a walking stick, kind of. So, yep.
Okay.
Just a friendly neighborhood walking dwarf.
So as you guys press on into the forest, a little bit slowed, but not losing too much time.
Are we still clearly on a path?
Still clearly on a path as the forest around you is getting denser and denser. But the path is still fairly wide. You guys have plenty of room to move around. Speaking of which.
Definitely not time for a fight, guys.
Let's take a short rest.
I wish I could.
Oh, if only.
Okay, and after the
Oh, look at that nicely done path map.
having a moment of silence
Whoops.
at the end of the event as
That
well.
visible?
So is that going to be
Actually, no, I want you to go that way.
the student and before I speak, or is it
The
right?
Yep.
Visible
Yeah,
enough.
compass.
Yeah.
Compass is on
visible
there.
enough. Okay. Right, where did I put my tokens? There we go.
My cabbages.
My cabbages.
My tokens.
All right, so typical classic marching order here. Kelwin,
Yeah, and we also
Winter,
did order electric
Koya,
candles as well.
Belmaya,
So
Ula,
we were planning on just giving
and
people the option of which one they wanted.
Lucky, bringing up the rear.
Don't Lucky, Winter, and I have to be next to each other right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, you do. Thank you very much.
And do you have a token for my badger?
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah,
of a
so
token
hopefully we'll.
for... yeah, actually, I do.
We ordered
In
100
Theodore.
electric candles, so I
Yep, I got
think
Theodore's token too. So we got
Nom nom nom.
You guys are quite the motley crew there. There's Winter, and then there's the Badger walking next to your heels. So there you go. So
Do you eat the
guys,
badger? Or?
Nope.
You cannot.
Still
we
looking at
actually, we
Theodore.
actually looked into that. You cannot eat these creatures because they will disappear once you kill them, and eating them raw is not applicable.
Ew. Like live. Ew.
Eating them alive, yes.
You ate a live
impractical.
bird. What you thought was a bird.
It's different.
Different. This one's mine.
Went down in one swallow. Gulp.
Or 100 people had responded. I think maybe 60
Not
or
gonna go there.
70
Anyway.
had
With little.
Yeah.
expressed
Oh,
interest
no.
in coming, last month, a couple days ago.
The rage you felt helped it go down easier.
All right, so off in the distance, so it is getting fairly dark. Again, not dark. It's like it's a gloomy. Let's call it gloomy, not dark but gloomy. So you don't need your dark vision or anything like that. But in the distance, you see a glowing, not orb, but just a glowing shape in the distance.
So this isn't dim light, right? It's just like a cloudy day?
Yeah, just like a really gloomy day.
Okay.
Like the kind of gloom where it's not raining, but it feels like it should be a dark, rainy day. You know, that kind of thing.
Got it.
It's like there's no natural sunlight getting directly in, but it is kind of filtering in
I spoke with the
just like all the gaps and things like that.
today,
But
and I told them we were
and it's just wet and misty. It definitely feels just humid and gross. And it's like still spring, so it's that clammy, cold mist and humidity. It's just so you see this glowing shape in front of you, and you hear it. You don't hear it audibly. You hear it in your heads, and you all hear it say, "Welcome. Have you come to join the mistresses?"
Who the fuck are you?
Hello.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Where's that coming from?
Weird, right?
I don't like
Should we
it.
answer?
It kind of.
I don't want to answer.
It kind of shifts side to side.
Do we say yes so we get brought in to the
You
mistress?
don't really have a choice.
Oh.
You're trapped now. You can't leave. You can only go forward and meet the mistresses.
Wow, you make it sound like so inviting.
How many feet away is that thing?
I will say it's about 50. Whatever this is. So
We actually ended up
60.
up with
We'll call it
60.
60.
We actually ended up going with alternative companies or contract UAC.
And it kind of steps forward a little bit, not menacingly, but slowly. And you can see the glow around it get a little bit larger. And I didn't have a time to draw it, so I'm just going to use a centaur. But it is a giant flaming horse.
That's cool.
Cool.
Still speaking to you through its mind.
Nicoya, Valmaya, I know it's tempting, but
Nightmare.
don't try and sell your soul to this thing.
It's so pretty.
Fuck off, Kellen.
Alright. Let's get this over with. Everyone be on their guard. You know the deal. Also, nothing you see.
Kind of like walks to you slowly, and then it kind of puts its head down, almost to show you its back in a way, its shoulders, and the fire dies down just enough, and you can see charred stumps on either side of its upper rib cages. Ula, please roll Arcana for me.
Oh.
That is an 18.
Yeah, you instantly remember that nightmares are actually corrupted, corrupted magical equine beings, either unicorns or pegasi. So it's not hard to put together that something in this forest has corrupted that Pegasus and turned it into this nightmare.
Do you think it would freak out if we gave it one of its feathers?
on the ground.
So it's just sort of
as opposed to being on the stage.
showing off its wounds to us.
Sort of. It's actually go ahead and roll an insight, Nicoya.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
That's a 12.
It's trying to be intimidating. It's trying to frighten you guys. It's trying to like spook you guys out and make you uncomfortable and nervous.
Most they just feel grossed out. I don't want to see those gross
Eh?
stumps.
Get those stumps out of my face.
Well, they're cauterized.
Lucky's
They're
just
not like...
Lucky's just sad. Lucky's like, oh, you poor sweet thing.
Someone should put a feather in their hair. I don't want to do it.
Why don't we just go see the hag?
I'm sleepy.
Why don't we kill this goddamn thing? Evil, clearly.
But it used to be a beautiful Pegasus.
And now it's evil.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. What am I saying? We should just kill it. Sorry.
And as you guys are debating, it's going to step forward once more, and I will have everyone roll initiative, please.
Boo.
Maybe it was just giving us a warning and it wants to go away.
Hey.
I got a 5.
Same.
Oh no.
All right, so
Does initiative have a disadvantage too? Is that a thing or no?
That's an ability check, yeah.
it isn't. Yeah.
So I roll again.
Okay, who got above a 5, between a 5 and a 10?
That's gone
Or did
forever.
anybody else get a 5 and below?
Someone
I got a
got.
5.
Did someone
Yes,
get?
yeah. Okay, so
like
who
a
got between
decent-
a 5 and a 10? Okay, who got between 10 and 15?
I got 13.
Oh wait, 5 and we. Oh, I got a 7.
14.
Okay, Kelvin got a 7.
Lucky got a 5.
Winter got a
Mhm.
15. 14. Okay.
Well, now I'm all confused.
Valmaya? You got a
I got-
17?
13.
13, right, 13. Okay, Winter. All right, Ula, what'd you get? I guess that's
13.
13. Oh, 13?
Mhm.
Wow. All right.
You okay, Velmaya?
Making fart noises over there.
Sorry, I was drinking my hair.
Ooh.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
You trying to intimidate the horse? That's what you sound like.
That's
All
exactly
right,
what I'm going to do.
Winter, you're up.
Oh, right.
With.
Somehow
Valmaya
Winter
on deck.
goes first.
Yeah,
So I'm-
somehow the
I'm
tire.
Great. Okay.
um,
I am going to try to shoot the thing
Okay.
with my longbow.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was okay. Cool. First roll was 12. Second roll was okay 12. Does 12 hit?
This is a
12
disadvantage.
does not hit.
This is just normal. This isn't disadvantage.
Oh, I don't
No,
have to
no.
do just well. Either way, it was 12.
No, you don't have to do it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
so
So
with
Fabulous.
the stage, the
Still a
original
12.
Your
thought
first roll?
was, right, it, you know,
Still
Well,
a 12?
either way, it's
just being on the same level,
Okay.
keeping things
No, you
more
missed.
So I'm gonna try again.
was really the main point.
Okay.
I understand what you guys
that
are
one's a
saying about
17. Does that hit?
see the speaker
that does
and,
hit.
and, you know,
All right, and I am
I
going
prefer that
for
to the but even if we
Boop,
do end up with a
distracting
large
strike.
crowd,
Okay.
say that first.
you know, we're obviously going to be enforcing distancing. And with that,
Okay,
you
and
make it
for
easier for
let's
people to
see, I should have
on the ground if everybody's
grabbed a
distanced
mouse, but I
properly, as opposed to,
didn't. Oops, that's the wrong dice.
Winter's over there shooting again. Like, whoops.
That exhaustion's really getting to him.
6 damage.
Okay.
Plus,
Maybe we talk about potentially
I'm not
having
done yet.
a podium or
plus,
something.
plus,
Because
plus, plus.
again,
a
I think
D8.
it's important that we set a tone of it being informal
Oh,
and
God, I
being
need to go get a
like
mouse.
relatable. Having something like a podium and a big stage makes it feel a lot more, you know, in that direction.
All right, 8 total damage. And they
The next person to attack gets advantage.
they're distracted.
Yep, so the next person to attack gets advantage on it.
Damn the boss.
Yep. Okay. So Valmaya with Ula on deck, please.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna cast Hex,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna blast him.
Okay.
Right. What is your hex ability that you are casting?
Let's do
Okay.
intelligence.
I think
Okay.
a small stage would be perfect. I'm very comfortable with that. Right. I was picturing like a stage.
Oh, wait,
like,
I got
all of
advantage.
us were
You do have
gonna be on it
advantage.
at once. Was
Nice.
kind of what I was
22.
picturing.
Nice.
And I do
Okay.
not want that.
You get him.
That distracting strike just got us this hit.
Sure did.
7 regular damage, and then 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
That regular damage is force damage, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Force damage.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna do it again. Do I still get advantage?
No,
No.
because that was just the next attack.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that don't hit.
Nope.
Natural 1 plus 8.
Okay, you're done. Ula, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That is a 7 to hit.
Totally comfortable deferring to you guys on
A
this.
7 to hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hosted
Guessing
a
it
lot more
doesn't.
events than I
It does not.
We're starting off strong today, guys.
Starting
Oh,
off
yeah.
strong. All right.
Can I move
Yeah.
up behind
I was
Winter,
honestly
please?
mostly concerned about
You can.
having a really big stage and an elaborate setup, and that giving off that sort of vibe. But based on what you guys are describing, I think it would just make the event just more
do your
easy and
spell
clean,
thingy.
so I'm comfortable with all that.
Skeletal hand appears next to the nightmare, and the nightmare looks at it and goes, just kind of shakes his head and whinnies a bit, and then he jumps up, and as he's jumping up, the hand just misses him. So now he is in the air, and he actually, oh look, he can fly. Even without wings, he can
Sam's
still
wings?
fly.
What?
Yeah, even without wings, he can fly.
Huh.
And he
I don't feel
is
so bad.
actually
I
going
love it.
to land behind Valmaya. And
With his face on the Rowan's face, which is like, oh no.
and instead of attacking the big group in front, take out Valmaya from behind, and he is going to rear up
Phrasing.
and hit you with his hooves.
Our weakness. Creatures that don't attack us from the front.
Yes. And he is going to roll a 16.
That hits. But can I hellish rebuke?
You can hellish rebuke, but let him do his damage first. No. Which is 2d8 plus 4.
Yep.
So
I get it. It is
3
important that we
plus 8
make it better
is
first.
11 plus
Especially with
4
the
is
rest of it,
15
so.
points of
No, I
damage.
get it. I
Is this counting as
so Grace,
fire damage because he's on fire?
Oh, thank you. That's right.
Stop, Nicoya.
No, that's
Right,
good.
so that's bludgeoning
We're
damage.
resistant.
Oh, yeah.
He does do bludgeoning damage, but he also does, so it's basically a hit is 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning plus 2d6 of fire damage. So thanks for the reminder.
Oh. Sorry. I was trying to help.
6
Yes, so
and 4. So
the
10
bit-
points of fire, but
yeah,
5
the
since
business
you're
that
resistant.
we're going through is like
so-
it's like a DJ
yeah,
company,
so there's that. So
they're
what's that,
used
24
to
total?
accommodating for a very large crowd in a large area.
Almost.
So I think we should be okay.
I'm at 8 hit points.
Okay.
Your max health is
so-
28?
Fuck off, tank.
My max health is 34.
Why are you...
Yeah, and the mic
So,
should be what it would.
how are you at 8
wireless
hit points
and everything
then?
as well, so hopefully we'll
Because I took away
compensate
13 and
as
then-
possible.
5.
You were at, she was at
5.
she was at
But yeah, I
15
think
and
we should
5,
be
so
all set
20.
on that front. And
The fire damage was halved because you're resistant,
they're
so...
gonna,
Yeah, that was 5. The fire damage was 10, but then it got halved to 5. So it's 5, and then she took 15 bludgeoning. So 20 points total.
Yeah, but if her max health is 34, you said? Then you should be at 14 hit points and not 8.
Yes. Oh, hit points, yeah. I don't have her sheet up, so...
Math.
Math, Maya.
If you do math poorly, you lose hit points.
Well, that's weird. Now it's telling me you're at 28.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. See, sometimes pen and paper is better.
No.
Then I just end up with a sticky note with things crossed out, and sometimes I forget to cross the last one out.
Elwyn, it is your turn with Lucky on deck.
I was gonna Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Hellish Rebuke. I'm sorry. Please Hellish Rebuke, Valmaya.
12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. He is immune to fire damage.
Shit.
Okay.
Good to know.
Okay, Kelwyn, you're up with Lucky on deck.
Am I able to flank him? Am I in difficult terrain? Am I off the path?
You are not in difficult terrain.
Okay.
And yes, you go 5, 10, 15, 20.
I have 25 feet of movement.
25.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, too.
Yeah. Well, you kind of got to go around him, though. So I'm going to put you here. Is that close enough for flanking? I would say so.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a good... I'm just going to say you can... Because it's a large creature, so I'm going to say you can flank him.
Okay. With my hand axe, which isn't magical, if that matters, I'm going to attack him.
Okay. Attacky.
That's what I'm going to do. You said I have flanking, right?
So you do have advantage.
Okay.
And you should use it.
Oh, it got worse. Okay, well, I rolled a 12.
Well, you know what? It was barely. You like ran as fast as you could, so you could flank him, and you got your axe out, and you didn't have your solid footing yet from running as fast as you could without dashing.
But now I do, so I'm totally gonna hit him on this attack.
Yeah. And you do.
17 to hit.
All right.
And I'm going to use my trip attack.
Okay.
So I'll roll damage. Mark off a superiority die. I believe the superiority die is just added as extra weapon damage. So
it is.
6 plus 4 is 10 slashing damage. And he has to make a strength saving throw, which I'm assuming he's pretty good at as a horse.
And what does he have to beat?
He has to beat a 15.
He rolled an 18, and he gets a +4 with strength. So
he beats
you do a good chunk of damage, and he is looking bloody. But he is not, or close to bloody. Yeah, he's looking pretty bloody, and not. But he is not tripped.
Since this is like a spooky demonic thing, am I able to see if my axe actually did like cut a wound I'd expect?
It did.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's
you can see.
my
Yeah,
turn.
you can see a wound open up and it's high, but instead of blood come out, just like fire kind of spurts out. And
Spicy.
out like almost. Yep. So. Okay. So, Nicoya, you are up with Winter on deck.
You skipped me.
Yeah,
I did. Lucky, you're up with Nicoya on deck.
Thanks. When is the nightmare's turn?
I'm just circling back to the station.
The nightmare went after the list is here. So the nightmare is after Ula.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he just went. Oh, right, and he moved.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I'm gonna do Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Which won't do anything now, but will. And I'm gonna, as my bonus action, tell my badger to go get next to him and bite him.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. I think the badger
can move
what's
20.
The badger's? He can move 20. And he can go through a 10, 15. Okay. So he can go there. I guess that's his attack. Yeah. So then he'll bite. What's your badger's stats, please? What is?
It says +2 to hit. I have a reach of 5 feet, And hit equals 1 piercing damage.
Nothing 1 plus anything, or just 1? Okay. All right. Please roll to hit on the badger.
I like how Lucky sends her badger to burn to death.
8.
8 to hit. 8 fails. So the badger leans in to take a bite out of this thing's hoof, and as it gets close, fire coming off it singes its whiskers and little nose, and it like just jumps back a little bit.
That's a good point. How hot is it standing next to this creature? Is it like...
It's hot, but you guys aren't catching fire.
Okay. Okay. So we're not the second book of Hunger Games yet.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's nothing in the stat block of like fire damage to anyone standing within 5 feet of it or anything like that. So, even though there really should be. Oh well.
That's it for my turn.
Okay.
What was your action?
Yeah, what was your
I
action?
did a cloud of daggers.
Oh, that's
won't
right.
affect it until it moves or starts its next turn.
Okay, Nicoya, now you're up with Winter on deck.
I'm gonna witch bolt it.
Okay. Nice.
Witch bolt?
Yep. Yes. That's a 22. I assume that hits.
22 hits.
And I don't want to roll 3 times and count it, so I'm gonna use D&D.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because it's 3d12 on a hit.
Oh, that wasn't good. That was 10.
10 total? Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't have to roll the hit next time.
That's true.
But it's only 1d12 next time.
I know. That was awful.
Yeah.
I should use real dice.
All right, but that took another good chunk out of it. That wasn't insignificant damage. You can see it's kind of reared back with pain a little bit. So go ahead, unless you have anything else you want to do.
I want to move 10 feet to the east, so I'm behind Lucky.
All right.
Is that not allowed?
Well, no, I'm just wondering
You can
about
move through me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, how many of those?
Only one person. Okay. There you go. She.
There's a beam tethering Nicoya to this creature.
Yeah, there's a beam. So I'm trying to figure out. But
if
if you can move through if you can move through somebody else's square, a friendly square, I'm gonna say it's probable that you could do the beam through a square. It's
okay.
Makes it more cinematic of Lucky, like dodging around this beam.
Right, exactly. Okay. So it is Winter's turn with Valmaya on deck.
All right. Can I drop bow and equip my dagger and hand out?
We'll do that with a free action. Sure. You gonna charge?
What's up?
You gonna run up?
Yeah.
Okay. If you get here, I will also call that flanked with Kelwyn.
Ooh, thanks so much. I'm gonna hit it with my hand axe.
All right, hit it with your hand axe.
I'll try.
Hand axe and not your dagger?
I don't want to burn my hand. It's an 80.
Okay, you do not hit, but you do have advantage.
Are you not swinging your hand axe with your hand?
It's 19.
All right, that hits.
Psych. Cool. And then for damage, that's going to be 9 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to stab it with my dagger.
Okay. You burn your hand. Just kidding.
Okay. 25.
That hits.
No problem.
And 5 damage.
Okay.
And that will do it, I think.
All right. Valmaya, Ula on deck.
Do you still have your bonus action for that extra hit?
Oh, right. You can take a third attack with your bonus action.
I mean, if you say so. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to hit with my dagger. Again. Nope, no, I'm not. Nope. Maybe. Does 13 hit?
Wait, I'm trying to figure out what's your dagger's in your main hand, right?
Sure.
So I'm trying to think. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Is there a rule like which weapon he has to use, Kelvin?
I think it has to be the main hand one for the first couple attacks in the offhand.
Right, and then the axe. I think you have to do your axe for the third attack, the bonus attack.
Sure.
Unless you want to say for this one you had your axe in the main hand, because you did just drop the bow and you did just grab both weapons. So we'll say because you started off with your axe, we'll say your axe is in your main hand for now. So yeah.
I did roll better for the axe.
You did. So are you using your axe or your dagger for the second attack?
Axe.
Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 5 damage.
Okay. Excellent.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, Ula.
I just like to imagine that all the things that were being said aloud, Winter was actually just deliriously saying as he was swinging.
Very tired.
Ula, you're up.
Hi.
Yet.
But yeah.
Is it Velmaya's turn?
Yeah.
Oh, right, Velmaya's turn. Right, I'm sorry. Velmaya, you're up.
I'm going to Misty Step.
Ooh.
1 square north of Nicoya.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna just try to. Wait. Let me check out my spells real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blast him.
All right. Blasty, blasty.
Wow.
Okay. So you do not blasty, blasty.
Nope. I'll try that.
Yeah. You get 2
Again.
attacks, I believe.
Okay, that's better.
That's
27.
much better.
Nice.
Is that not a critical?
No, because I rolled.
Oh, okay. Wow. Crazy. So what do you do? 6
19.
points?
6 points, and then 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. He is looking rough. The flames around him, his fiery mane is starting to sputter a little bit. Looks like our gas fire pit as the propane tank is running down. And the flames and spurts now coming out between the fur. And he's looking really, really rough, but pissed. And since Velmaya teleported away, he's just going to rear up and take an attack on Winter there. That would be 15 plus 6. So I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Yeah. Is it a melee attack?
It is a melee
attack. Is this his reaction? Or is it his turn? Okay, did we skip Ula?
Well, yeah.
Damn it, we skipped Ula again. Okay, he does nothing. Ula, your turn.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. Can I come up to within touching distance and cast level 1 inflict wounds, please?
You sure can.
Roll one for that. 16 to hit.
16 hits. Excellent.
And damage 15 total.
Okay.
Wow.
Finish him.
Yay!
Oof. So Ula casts inflict wounds, melee spell attack, and this thing just kind of, the flames go out.
Oh.
They sure do. He kind of like, you cast your spell and it stuns him and he sits and then
A little pony
falls
sit.
forward and rolls over, and as he rolls over, the flames die out.
Just one last sad whinny as he goes down.
Yes.
Oh, God.
So smoke is coming off of him. The ground around him is singed a little bit.
Yeah. So I think 4:30 is a good time.
Notice
Lucky.
behind him from the direction he came in, there's like charred footprints.
Lucky takes one of his feathers and puts it on him.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I was thinking about it too.
Koi's gonna keep hers.
So this majestic beast, which you know was once a paragon of all that is good, has been its corrupted form is lying there in peace, and nobody says anything. It's a solemn moment in the gloom when you all just kind of go up, and Lucky places a feather on him, and the rest of you, or whoever else wants to, goes up. Maya does, and Kelvin, they both do the same. Yep. And everyone who placed a feather, give yourself an inspiration dice if you don't have one already. Because that was very sweet and touching. And as you leave the smoldering...
Kelvin definitely just kind of tosses the feather on it. It's like have this back.
As you still get your inspiration.
I mean, sweet and touching after we killed it. So
yeah,
there's
well,
that.
you put it out of its misery. You realize that this being is now at peace. So you kind of you either do you take a short rest or you just press on.
We should just press on after this one, right? Did the warlocks use
short rest just to go pee?
I was going to say that once you guys told me if you were taking a short rest or moving on.
Yeah.
I think we should just move on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, and it makes sense. I don't think anyone Valmaya took damage, so we can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Valmaya took significant damage.
Do you have any spells left either?
But you know what? We can pick up short rest. We can pick up short rest and healing after a short break.
I thought you used
So
Misty Step and Hex.
Oh yeah.
And I did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can sing a song of rest during the short rest if you want to use a hit dice and get extra bougie.
We're not resting, are we?
Yeah, didn't we just say we were just going to press on?
Never mind.
Yeah, but then
I can do
think
cure wounds on
said,
you.
Valmaya said she was injured, so.
Okay,
Okay, so you're just. All right, so Lucky, why don't you do cure wounds on Valmaya if you're not going to take a short rest?
Okay. 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, doesn't Hex give... Not Hex. Doesn't Hellish Rebuke give you some kind of health back, or is it just... Oh, no, that's something I'm thinking of.
No.
Just, singes. Okay. All right, so you guys forego a short rest. Lucky gives Valmaya some healing with Cure Wounds, and you guys will continue your march into the dark, damp woods, and we will meet back here in 5 to 10 minutes.
All right.
Right.
All right, we're back. Okay, so you guys leave the smoldering corpse of the nightmare behind you, heal Valmaya for a little bit, and march once again into the woods. It is.
So Kelvin and I are still.
Yep.
Carrying Winter.
Still carrying Winter.
Is my badger alive?
Getting of these email.
Your badger is alive.
That's pretty much it, right?
A couple of its whiskers are like curled up and singed a little bit, and it's got like a little red spot on its nose. But it's like,
I want it to walk beside me.
It's bouncing around beside you. Yes. Yep. And you guys just press on through the woods, and as it gets kind of losing track of time, but as you
nothing. I'm just talking to myself.
Pretty dark. You feel like it might be time to set up camp before you can't see anymore, unless you want to keep pressing on using artificial light or.
No, we should probably make camp. Yeah. Well, actually, before we decide that, how far out does it look like we are, according to the map?
According to the map, well, Lucky, why don't you give a?
I'm looking at the map, and I'm thinking that we are how far?
Why don't you do a? What are the rolls on that? You get advantage with for the? Is it survival? For the rolls, we're gonna call it a survival roll.
Sorry, which
and because you're using the map with your map skill, you get intelligence. Or you get intelligence. You get sorry, advantage. Get advantage. That's the unintelligent. Yes, that's the intelligent thing I was supposed to trying to say.
Roll with intelligence.
Roll with intelligence.
13 and 12. So 13.
You think you're... It's hard to say because the forest is no longer to scale on the map. When you first started going in, you thought the forest was set way back, and it would be a while to get to the forest itself, but the forest seems to have been growing fairly quickly. So you don't really have the landmarks you thought you could go by.
So it's not like a
but if your calculations are correct, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day you'll meet the hags. You're not sure if it'll be first thing in the morning. Not sure if it'll be at night and in the day, or not sure if they're right on your doorstep. So
helpful.
Yes, but
shall we?
You get the feeling it's within a day.
Camp. Okay.
Probably
can.
Yeah.
Would anyone know what my next level of exhaustion brings?
I think that one's disadvantage.
No, none of you. I don't know if you.
Not that I know.
I would let Kelwin and.
That would be illegal.
Let me just look at something here.
Are you okay?
What was that?
Baby girl emergency?
Yeah, she just ran down the hallway, slid into the bedroom door, and was like, now she ran away back down the hallway.
We just went over this.
Kelwin, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Yeah.
That's the most exercise she's had all year.
Yep.
17.
17.
You.
From your experience in long marches and battles that take place for days and things like that.
Oh, okay. So I guess that is everybody. I'm just waiting for Navee's email.
Winter, if she has another night of exhaustion, will probably be not as effective in battle tomorrow. Which would basically be the equivalent of disadvantage on every roll. Attack. Basically, every time you roll a d20, it's disadvantage.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was like hallucinations and friendly fire or.
Nope.
Oh no!
Trudge through.
Yeah.
Cool.
So as you guys are discussing what Winter has to look forward to, and as Lucky is looking at the map, and you guys have not, so you guys are all sitting around, probably just munching on some rations, or whatever. Lucky hasn't put the dome up yet. You do see in the distance more glowing lights. It is still dusk. It's not quite dim light yet, but it's getting very close. But you still see, because of the gray gloom of the forest, you do see 2 orbs start coming towards you and floating around you.
Lucky thinks it's a really good idea to put up tiny huts.
And you hear the.
It was the weekend, so it probably hasn't.
You hear the voice, voices in your head again, saying, "Join our
it says arriving tomorrow by 8.
Join our army.
Again, they usually show up on time.
Join us. Join the army." And behind,
it shipped on Friday.
2 orbs, kind of emerging into the light, out of the shadows and into the light cast by these 2 orbs. You see a half dozen.
I wonder
animated
just for
skeletons.
Emergency planning. Is there a place we can purchase tea lights in person?
Marching towards you.
Purchase tea lights.
They're about. I would say they were able to get kind of close because of the darkness, but they're about 40 feet away from you now.
Yeah. Ula, is this something you know how to deal with?
Oof. How many did we see? An army?
There are a half dozen.
Half dozen.
She said join the army, but you see a half dozen skeletons.
Yeah, flameless.
A small army. Okay.
Where a half dozen skeletons.
Wearing your meat suits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can I take 1 minute to put this hut around us while this is happening?
How far away are they from us?
They are 40 feet
Probably
away.
just fight them now, right?
Yeah, if you want to start casting, you can go ahead, but...
How long does it take, Lucky? A minute?
A minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 rounds of combat, so it's probably better to just fight them.
Okay.
I can cast Turn Undead, but they have to be within 30 feet.
If they don't get here by like 3:30 tomorrow or so, I'll probably just go and buy some.
First of all, we're all gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
And remember, Ula.
Yeah, I usually go to the Scarborough one.
I do.
Yeah. Did I see you roll a 20 there, Lucky?
Yeah, I brought 2. I can bring 2 tomorrow.
Nice. You rolled a 17.
I did, but then I rolled again with disadvantage, and I got a 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That tracks.
We can.
Okay. Who got close
comes,
to Lucky with a 20?
So people can come and grab them.
Anybody else? 17? Anything above 15? Nobody above a 15. Okay. Between 10 and 15.
I got a 13.
Okay.
I got a 10.
13. Kelvin 10. All right. Who got under a 10?
I got 5.
Winter, I got you. Ula?
5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, GM messaged me. He's like, "You want to have a brainstorming session?" I was like, "Yeah, probably."
5. Tied with Ula. All right. And let me see where our foes go. We'll do twice for them. We'll do. See, the Will-O-Wisps got a 10. Kelvin, you said you got a 10?
Yep.
Okay. And the Skeleton's got a 1, which also tracks. Okay. Okay. So, Lucky, go first.
What do you mean?
Okay.
We're going on the one end of the park, but we're not on the hill.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, it's nearby
I'm not
near
doing
the baseball
shatter.
field facing the water.
Not.
It's just it's a pretty flat.
No, I am going to do Stinking Cloud.
Stinking Cloud. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has
it's got
a
the water in the
20-foot
background,
radius. And I'm gonna put it where little glowy orb is, but 2 squares to the. I can't see it.
There's like a post at the end of the stretch that the city said they would make sure we have access to for the event.
So I think that'll cover everybody if it's a 20-foot radius from the point.
On this, on the electrical source is like by the road, by Baxter Boulevard. And that's where we're planning on setting up the stage, is in that area, and then all of the audience will be facing the water.
A big 5. Yeah. Okay. So you cast this where? Right here?
Yes. I think. I can't see. You have a giant hand.
And that's. So you cast it right there?
Just north of 4, yeah.
Just north of 4. Okay. And that gets everyone? Yeah, it should.
20 feet.
What does Stinking Cloud do?
Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe. Oh, shit balls.
Yep.
Fuck.
I think with.
Can I take it back?
Okay.
Jay said if we should be
Can I take it back?
Okay, I'm going to let you take it back on this one because you were to go. But moving forward, when I say roll initiative, tell you who everybody is, what these creatures are, especially when I say you're on deck, you need to know what you are going to do. So if you haven't read the spell, I know, that's why I'm allowing it, because you're not on deck, you're the first one to go. So if you haven't actually read the spell or misread it, there won't be any do-overs. Like if this, if Lucky was on deck, he knew the creatures you were facing, and he said stinking cloud.
Yeah, I think that's everything,
that
right?
would have gone.
Trash, tables,
that would have
sanitizer
moved forward.
masks. We got
but
all that stuff.
I will let Lucky redo that.
Got the candles.
But moving forward, that's how we're gonna play it.
Okay.
I was trying really hard not to say something.
All right.
Now, as Kelwyn, as their commander, it's like as you're all getting in position, I would allow you like a free action right now to like say something or give some orders.
So I'm gonna do shatter.
Okay.
In that same area that'll hit 3, 6, 4, 2, and the Orbeez.
I think so. That's what she said.
I'm doing that at level 3.
Okay.
So,
shatter is thunder damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Orky Dorky.
Yeah.
I guess the only orders I'd have is to ask Ula if she can destroy them.
Fair.
There you go. Okay, so you're casting that, so they need to roll. What do they need to beat? They need to beat 13?
Constitution saving throw.
Of what?
Oh. Yeah, 13.
Okay. The two.
So after we morphine speak, we're planning on lighting
was it one
distributing
Will-O-Wisp
candles.
or 2? Or both of them?
And then we'll have the students
Both
go on.
of them were in it.
These little orbs are Will-O-Wisps. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Both of them were in it.
It's 10 foot, so
I wrote
think
the
it
order down as
doesn't hit green, but it hits
Chan,
orange
Kwong,
maybe.
Priya,
Oh, it should hit
Navi,
green,
and then morphine.
right? 10 feet? Does that
Because
hit
it's
green?
male, female, male that way.
Is it right here? It's right where my right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit green.
All right.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, that'll
So
hit.
it hits
They
all
can go up
except
at
for
the
1
same
and 5.
time.
Wouldn't it hit 5?
It'll hit 3. Yeah,
Oh.
3, 4, 2, and 5.
It hits 5?
It would if it was right here.
Okay.
That's
Groovy,
10
groovy.
feet.
So it hits everyone but 1.
Yeah, if it hits green, it hits 5.
It does not hit
Okay.
6 because it's right here. Oh, unless you're casting it right here. Yeah, it'll hit everybody but 1.
That's not a huge
Okay.
deal. That would just be
Okay,
nice.
sorry.
you
Now
know?
we got that cleared. All right. 11. Oh, excuse me. Will-O-Wisp 1 fails. Will-O-Wisp 2 fails, but they are both resistant to thunder damage, so they only take half. So what did you roll for damage?
25.
25? Wow.
Yes.
That's okay. Morphine may be the last official speaker, but after Morphine it's the
Okay.
students and then me. So
And
he's
as
not
they
really
take the thunder
final one.
damage, you hear them go, their constant whisper of "Join the army, join the army" goes to "Join the army, join the army."
They turn into Muppets.
Yeah. Their voice kind of warbles.
It is what it is. I think
like they're
well.
underwater. Okay, and we'll go through this.
6.
Okay, skeleton number 2 fails.
Yeah. I think
Skeleton number
16
2
was our original
crumbles
draft
into
was
dust.
a little bit like, on the
Yay.
cautious side.
Skeleton number
But
3
Still, I was kind of expecting
fails
more,
and
but it is what it
crumbles
is.
into dust.
Yay!
Skeleton number 4 fails, crumbles into dust.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not
Skeleton
super
number
concerned
5.
about it, right? Because we have our
Jeez,
team.
new
And
dice.
that's why I wanted to make sure our team was flexible.
Fails, crumbles to dust.
Wow.
Skeleton number 6. Holy
Wow.
crap. Fails.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, good job.
Hey,
Lucky.
thanks for letting me change spells.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
What about our orbs?
What?
Orbs?
Your orbs were
the Will-O-Wisps.
resistant, so they only took half damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about a system of you can trade the DM inspiration for a take backsies?
Alright. Sounds good. I think
Maybe.
we're in good shape, Teresa. Thanks
I
for your
like
help with the
that.
I
meeting.
like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay. So I'll use my inspiration as a take backsies because of what happened with the stinking cloud.
Yeah.
I'll give it up.
Okay.
That'll be fair. All gone.
Okay, that sounds good. But that's only for.
Yeah, I'll wait a little bit for
a
text from you about with Navi's email, maybe like half an hour or something. But otherwise, I'll probably just send it out. And you can just communicate with Navi
you've been on deck. What do you?
Well, I had a plan, but now most of them are dead, so I'm going to change it.
Okay.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast the lower,
I don't know, 9.
the southernmost orb.
Because I have the email typed up already. I want to get this out so that I can actually start
Eldritch
working
Blast
for
is
the day.
force damage?
And then,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I roll or
right.
no? Is it okay to roll, or does it like not matter?
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. That is a 15.
That does not hit.
Ouch. I'll do it again.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Yay.
That just barely hit.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Teresa.
Wow.
I mean, it's a 29 in total.
I didn't see the total. Yes, 29 definitely hits.
Yeah, natural 20 though. So it's doubled,
so
right?
that will mean double your dice.
Nice.
So I got a 9,
Ooh.
but just the die is doubled, not the plus I get with it, right?
Right.
Correct.
So that's 23. It's 18 plus 5.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fading.
That's all I got.
Okay. All right. It is now the Will-O-Wisp's turn. So the one that you just attacked. Okay. So the one that you just attacked, Valmaya, or actually Nicoya, is going to. You see it just kind of hover a little bit and pulse and then shoot, and it goes through Ula.
Oh.
And then it. I'm gonna say, yeah, it goes. No, it can't. There's no space there. Yeah, hold on.
I mean, one of those little tokens is Theodore, and he's just like on my shoulder. If that matters.
Oh, that's true. Okay. So he's not really going to go through Ula. He's just going to come up right to you there. And he is going to take a... It's not really a swing, I wouldn't call it. He's just going to...
Oh, gosh. Well.
Doubles from a critical.
Okay.
5, 8. So that would be 13 times 2 is 26.
Okay.
26 lightning damage to Nicoya.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna hellish rebuke that thing.
You still have hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you took out 2/3 of my life.
Okay. Okay, hellish rebuke it.
It needs to roll for dexterity.
Is that fire damage?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Love that new dice. 16.
It's plus.
What was that? A constitution?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, 16 plus 9.
Wow.
So,
oh, God.
Wow, balls of light that can shoot around, yeah.
All right. Well, I rolled a 21, but it's only half.
Okay. It is looking dimmer. Okay. And the second Will-O-Wisp is going to zip up here and grasp at Ula. And roll a 3 plus 4 is 7, so that will miss, I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right, I would hope so. Kelwin, you are up with Valmaya on deck.
Can I get 1 square southwest of Ula?
There?
No, of Ula. So
No.
Ula. Ula's here,
Yeah.
southwest. Oh, here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna swing
Okay.
at the yellow will-o-wisp with my hand axe.
All right. Okay.
Can you do like a spinning attack?
No.
Oh.
Where's my attacks? There they are. Is this... do I get a flanking bonus because Nikoria's on the other side?
Yeah, you would.
Okay, well, that's a 23 to hit.
Yep, 23 hits.
And that is 6 slashing damage.
6 slashing damage. It is resistant to slashing damage.
Perfect.
It will take 3.
Perfect. I'm gonna swing at it again.
Okay. Does not hit.
A 15 doesn't hit?
Nope.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Valmaya, you're up with Ula on deck.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna hex the green one. And then I'm going to attempt to...
You don't have any spell slots left.
We did a short rest.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
We did not do a short rest.
Okay, then I'm not gonna hex it. I'm just gonna blast it.
Okay. Blasty, blasty.
I don't hit. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
I hit.
That hits.
Is that a natural 20?
Yes, it was.
Was it natural 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So, crit was 16 damage.
Okay. And that was on number 1?
On the green one?
Oh, the green one. Okay, number 2. Okay, 16 damage?
Yep.
All right.
But don't you get a critical thing for that?
Was that including the double?
Yeah, that was including.
Okay.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. They're both looking pretty, not bloody, but definitely faded. Like their aura isn't as bright as it was. So, Ula, you're up with Winter on deck.
All right. I'm going to cast level 3 bless on everyone.
Level 3 breath.
Level 3 breast.
Give us breath, please.
Life.
I said breath, no T in there. It was just breath.
Now we all have 3 breaths.
Yay.
Okay.
Hashtag breast.
Who is blessed?
Up to 5 people with level 3. So I think that's everyone in the party. Is that right?
Yeah,
except for yourself.
One person's left out.
One person.
Oh, bummer. Oh, well.
Who don't you like?
Can I leave myself out?
Oh.
Yeah. You're such a
I hate myself, so.
That's the Ula thing to do. Well, yeah.
That is the Ula thing to do. I'll give you that.
And what does bless give us?
Bless gives you a 1d4 added to attack rolls and saves.
Okay.
And follow-up question.
Yeah.
So because that's not an attack spell, can I still use a bonus action for the
it's not attack, it's
weapon?
So
okay. So it's any spell.
You cast,
except a
you
cantrip.
cast the thing, yeah.
Yep.
You could use something that was a feat.
Making sure.
That wasn't, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And you can do that's not you can do a cantrip with your bonus action.
Most cantrips take an action to cast. So.
Oh, okay.
I think all of them
you could
take an action.
Okay. So if you had a bonus action you could do that wasn't a spell, you could do it. But and you can still move if you want. Oh, you can't move because there's attack of opportunity.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Excellent. Winter, you're up with Lucky on deck.
All right. Am I able to flank the westward orb with my 15 feet of movement?
5, 10, yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so he's flanked. I'm first going... Wait, so that gives me advantage, right?
It does.
Does that counteract my disadvantage?
You don't have disadvantage yet. This is an attack roll. You don't have.
We haven't rested yet.
Roll till the next morning.
Not until, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. With my having attacked to notice that my hand axe didn't really do much, could I command Winter? Just say something.
Use a free action to say something very brief.
I'm gonna tell him to use his dagger.
Okay, I'll use my dagger.
Technically, you can still use. You're probably going to use both anyway, but we'll say the dagger is your main weapon for this.
All right, first roll was a 15. I take it that doesn't hit.
You have advantage because we're flanking.
Oh my god. 16?
Does not hit.
Oh.
Cool. So that gives me no other option for like my dual-handed attack than to use the hand axe, though, right?
You can still use the hand axe as your third attack.
13 doesn't hit, but
still
with
advantage.
Then 13 still doesn't hit.
Nope. Okay.
Oh my god! Then I'm gonna try and hit it with the dagger again. 10 doesn't hit, but.
Just an exhausted Winter.
No,
wildly flashing.
Exhausted Winter. Valiant effort. Hurts to even raise her hand, but just swings wildly. And it's like a ball of light that is bouncing in the air in front of her. So it's not exactly an easy target.
Okay.
Him, but it's not exactly an easy target. So anyway, so now it is the lone living skeleton's turn. He is actually going to... What?
The unliving skeleton.
The lone unliving skeleton. Yes, unliving skeleton. And it actually is going to lift a short bow and fire it at, well, Winter's closest. So we'll say Winter.
Pretty embarrassing enough, but okay.
And speaking of embarrassing, he rolled a 4. So, yeah, his +4 gives him an 8. So, yeah, the lone remaining skeleton raises, shoots, and just shoots wide. So, fun. A lot less fun than I was planning on it being. Lucky, you're up. Nicoya on deck.
All right. Lucky is going to move 1 square west of Green Will-O-Wisp.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And stabby with my rapier.
Stabby with the rapier. Nice. Getting into the melee action with Lucky there.
Channeling her inner baby girl.
That would be a 24.
A 24 does indeed hit. And this is a rapier, so it is piercing damage. So go ahead and roll your...
11.
11. Damage?
Yep.
All right. You thrust into it. It doesn't do as much damage as you think it normally would, but it does do some damage. The light dims a great deal more. It's looking almost dark.
As my bonus action, I'm going to tell my badger to move. Oh, wait, come on, screen. I froze. Come on. Okay. It can only go to 1 south of the orange. Yeah.
All right.
And it's going to bite him.
Okay. Please
sort
roll
of.
to attack.
He's going to try. Not going to have him. Nope.
Wait, doesn't he get advantage though because he's flanked?
He is flanked. He does get advantage.
Oh my god. Thank you, Nicoya.
Come on, natural 20. Get that sick 2 damage in. Oh.
13.
13 misses. At one point, if Lucky keeps doing this, at one point, law of large numbers, that badger is going to get a kill.
We're level 19, and the badger does 1 point of damage and kills something.
That's it for my turn.
And that was a lot. Nicoya, you are up.
I am gonna cast Vampiric Touch on that yellowy orb thing.
Right. Okay. Please cast Vampiric Touch.
I get a little this too, right? I can add on
a D4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you are blessed. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot Winter was blessed.
Oh yeah.
So
it's your job to keep track of that stuff. I can't keep track of it all.
I believe
it's a 24.
24 total.
Hit? Yeah.
Excellent. You do hit. Please roll for damage. And what?
Okay.
Well, actually, wait. What is the?
It is necrotic. Necrotic damage.
Okay. Roll for damage then.
I'm picturing your hand like glowing with this like dark red energy, and you just boop it.
That's only a 7.
It's only a 7, but it is resistant to necrotic damage, so that will only be a 3.
So you heal. You heal 1 point.
That's it.
It's 3, right?
No, because you heal half the damage dealt, right?
Yeah,
you
half
heal
the damage dealt. Yeah, so I get 1.
Yeah.
Wah wah.
Wah wah.
What changes my plan?
All right. Well, Nicoya's just gonna nervously sweat and stare at this thing.
Yeah, it's gonna like look at you and it's still doing a really low pulse. It's gonna do the best it can to reach out and hit lightning again. Oh no.
Oh yes,
No.
it did it, didn't it?
No.
It did. Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Shut up.
That's so bad.
That was the day the dungeon master decided he didn't like Nicoya.
That day.
It was the day he was going to end it once and for all.
Oh, okay.
If Nicoya dies, does Theodore die too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, whatever you're gonna hit me with, help me.
Oh, Dungeon Master, you're having too much fun over there, and it's
No,
scary.
this is actually gonna get dark.
Oh no!
Oh, am I dead for good?
Oh no!
Do you join the army and we have to kill you?
Shit!
Okay.
Oh my god! Although that
Okay.
kind of fits
Here we
with how
go.
Nicoya has played this game so far.
What? No, what happened?
I'm sad, but also
I'm gonna
excited.
I'm gonna be
Jesus
somebody else and go into the prison and.
Oh no.
Give it to me.
14 times 2, 28 points of damage plus 4 is 32 points of damage.
Holy shit!
I mean, I had 14 life left, so I'm gone.
Okay.
Valmaya stressfully sipping over there.
Oh no.
What? Oh no.
Nicoya, I
Oh,
need you
yeah.
to roll a oh man. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
You're blessed.
You must beat a 10
You're blessed.
or you die.
Whoa.
Like for like real?
For
No
real.
saving throw?
Oh fuck!
Nope.
I'm scared
Wait,
to roll.
wait, is this...
He has to roll a what?
Consume life. As a bonus action, the Will-O-Wisp can target one creature it can see within 5 feet that has 0 hit points and is still alive. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw against this magic or die.
But bless.
If the target dies, the Will-O-Wisp regains 3d6 hit points.
So he still gets to use bless on this guy. It's not just a death saving
He
throw.
can use bless.
So I roll a d20.
You roll a d20, and
You
then
have to get at least
1d4.
10, and that includes
all the
and then
modifiers. So it's...
So, wait, what about modifiers? What?
Because it scales off your Constitution save, so you get that
Constitution.
bonus
It's not a straight death save throw. It's a Constitution save throw.
Oh, I rolled an 11. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
I was not ready to have my first DM.
Oh, that was so nerve-wracking.
Oh my god!
Please, someone help me.
I'll help you. I'll help you.
Thank you.
Oh my
This is
God.
why it's important for magic users to always heal, even if they think they have enough.
I can't really heal myself.
He
Not
did.
you, but yeah, it's like,
I
this
just
is why
She
magic
tried.
users are important.
She
But
tried.
I did try to
She
heal
tried.
myself. I did it
All
for
right.
This also means you lost
So
concentration on vampiric
the
touch.
Yeah,
will-o-wisp
that sucks.
sends out energy towards you and tries to suck the life out of you, but your just innate will to live holds on. You do still have to do death saves the next round.
Is
but
it innate will, or is it a interested investor still is
Oh,
owed
did
something?
my patron is like, no, hold on, baby.
maybe. Okay.
Or another
So
vested party has swayed it.
I need my heart to stop beating a little bit.
Oh.
I didn't think things were gonna get that serious. It is the green one's turn. Oh crap.
My D&D.
Who is it attacking? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
what,
it
Kelly?
also has the same ability to. Oh no! Okay, Nicoya's too far away.
It can move.
Shut up. No, it's trapped. It's fronted on all sides, isn't it?
Wait. Yeah, it could move.
But attack of opportunity by like all of us.
You're
4
right.
of us.
You're absolutely right. It's going to zip away through here and try to get next to Nicoya. So
Oh my
before
God.
it does that,
Evil bastard.
4 of you can take an attack of opportunity.
I don't think it's enough.
I don't think it is either.
Well, just here's the situation. This guy is super low on health points, so is this guy. So basically, its only chance of survival is to kill Nicoya.
When they consume life, they get life.
Yep.
Do we
So,
get advantage
all
on
4
these
of you
attacks?
must roll to save Nicoya.
Just how does that work? 20?
It's an attack roll.
Just a regular 20?
This is all attack opportunities. Attacks of opportunity.
Wait, everyone?
Okay, so I could be like attack of opportunity with my rapier?
You have to be. You have to use your rapier.
Okay.
So, Lucky, attack of opportunity, please.
Do we have
16?
advantage?
If that doesn't hit, can I do my bless?
Because
you
of
can.
flanking.
And that's a
Lucky,
4?
you do have advantage because you are flanking it.
Okay, I'll do one more. 20.
Nice. That hits.
Okay.
Should we all just roll?
Well,
No, we'll go through.
I do 4 damage.
2 damage. You did 4 damage, and that's piercing?
Yep.
Or slashing? Either way. Okay, it is resistant, so it takes 2. Does your badger want to go for it?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
No, the badger's on
the
the.
badger can't. The badger's too far away.
Yeah.
Oh, the badger can move 20 feet.
No, that's not how our attacks of opportunity
not through
work.
an enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because this is the wisp's turn,
Oh,
and it's
right,
just
right.
then.
Yeah. Right. I'm sorry. You're absolutely correct. It's a reaction, not an action.
Yeah.
Okay, and I can't use bless on my damage, right? It has to be attack.
No, it has to be on your attack roll.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So next would be a what? Lucky? You're done?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did 4. Oh no,
Okay.
no. Oh, I can't do a bardic inspiration.
No, it's a reaction.
because it's a
reaction.
Okay, never mind.
So we're gonna say, Tailwind, you get the next shot.
Oh boy. Advantage.
Save me, dwarf.
Because flanking.
23 does hit.
Okay.
You can roll
23.
again to see if you got a critical.
23. I'm going to try and trip it.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because it has 1 hit point left. So no matter what you roll, you're gonna kill.
Okay. Should I still mark off the superiority die? Because I was planning on tripping it.
Yeah, you might as well do that.
Okay.
But so your first hit. Actually, you know what? No, that doesn't matter because your first hit goes through it. You just see it. dissipate into a puff of goes from the glow into like a little instant darkness. And I would say that you guys, like, since you can do 2 attacks, like if you kill something, I would say you like would know to halt your next move, and you could
Well, you
halt
don't
the
get
tripping
2 attacks
action.
on a.
Well, I know, but because they're like able to do 2 attacks, I would assume they'd be able to like halt a maneuver.
That's
okay.
fair. Okay.
So
I rolled a 1 for damage,
right,
but plus 4.
So he is not even on the board anymore. He just like poofs away.
I saved you, Nicoya.
So.
Thank you, Dwarf Daddy.
Me too.
Okay. So
thank you, Cat Daddy.
That was the Will-O-Wisp's turn. So yes, now it is Kelwyn's turn again.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna turn to this other Will-O-Wisp and swing at it. I don't think he's flanked anymore because Nicoya's unconscious, right?
Correct.
Okay. Great. How about a 17? But I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
But you're
I'm
blessed.
I'm blessed. 19.
Yes, that's exactly what you needed.
Oh wow. Okay. 5 damage.
5 damage.
I'm gonna trip it. I'm actually gonna trip this one.
Okay. You know what? I don't think you can actually trip them because they're hovering. Yeah, I'm not. It makes absolutely no sense to me that you would be able to trip a Will-O-Wisp. I mean, what's it gonna do? Fall prone?
I was hoping.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say a trip attack.
So do I still add the damage?
I'm gonna say you do it, but it has. I mean, go ahead and roll for this, like going through it. But
okay, it's an extra 7 damage. So 12 damage total.
Read trip. Read the exact.
When you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw, DC 15. On a failure, you knock the target prone.
I just don't understand. I just don't know how you'd trip a floating orb. So, but you know what? I'm gonna go with the way the rules are written.
Maybe I just knock it to the ground. I just bet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it does have speed 0 if it's not flying. So I'm going to say, yeah, you would knock it to the ground. So it has to be to what? A strength saving throw?
Yeah, so 15.
15. Well, given it has a -5, and it rolls a 13, okay, it just plummets to the ground.
Okay. No, I just batted this.
Roll the damage for.
Yeah, it was the total after that was 12 damage on that strike.
Okay.
So 5.
It just falls, and when it falls to the ground, there's a poof of light and it goes dark.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was 1 attack.
That was 1 attack.
There's still a skeleton, so I'm gonna walk 5, 10, 15. Can I get within 20 feet of that? As close as I can get to that skeleton. With my 25 feet of movement.
25 feet of movement?
Yep.
Alright, I can get you pretty close. Actually, I can get you within melee range because it's 10 feet away.
He doesn't have a glaive anymore, though, does he?
No.
Oh, you don't have the glaive anymore, right?
I'm gonna throw my hand axe at it.
Alright, throw your hand axe at it.
Okay. Hang on. It's a 10, but I'm blessed. 14! Does that hit?
Well, these skeletons, shockingly enough, have a lot lower armor class than the Will-O-Wisp, so yes, it does hit.
Yeah, I just chuck my hand axe at it.
Alright, you chuck your hand axe at it, it hits it like right in the breastbone and just sticks there. Bits of bone fall off.
It does 6 points of damage.
Alright, 6 points. It looks down.
Can I use a free action to draw the short sword I just happen to also have in my bag?
Yes, yes.
Just a walking armament.
Okay, so, Kelwyn, Valmaya, you're up with Ula on deck.
Wait, what?
Right? Valmaya's up with Ula on deck.
Cool.
Yeah.
Valmaya?
You're muted.
Your mic isn't.
Oh, there we go. Forgot I muted it. I'm gonna blast it.
Okay.
Because I'm original.
Yes, you are.
Does 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
You're
but you are blessed.
Oh yeah, I'm blessed. Which is what, a D4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus 2. So 13?
Okay. 13 just hits.
Oh.
Bless has secured us so many hits.
So that was 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay. And that is force, right? Not bludgeoning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That's too bad.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive, but it is looking rough.
I'll do it again.
All right.
20.
20 hits.
15.
15 damage?
Yep.
Okay. Times 2? Or is that total? It doesn't matter. It has 5 left. I'll go finish him.
Finish him.
Okay. It just, explodes into dust.
Explodes. Okay. He explodes into all sorts of lovely stuff.
I sheath my sword and go pick up my hand axe.
Okay.
Nicoya lies there quietly.
I was just about to say, now that combat has ended, you have about 18 seconds to save Nicoya's life.
I do cure wounds on Nicoya at high level.
I could just restore him to max health.
No. Remember,
you can't do that.
It makes the healing spell you cast restore the maximum possible hit points.
Still, that's probably better than.
Yeah, it would be spare the dying. I think
so you cast spare the dying.
Spare the dying just stabilizes.
That's
the only. But
then you can cast. Yeah, the way it works is I think it kicks in when you cast spare the dying. Or I don't know if it's just a feat, but it's now whatever
special thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so now whatever healing spell you do on him, he doesn't have to roll the dice. You just take the maximum dice level. So if you wanted to do Cure Wounds level 3, whatever dice that was.
Instead of rolling 3d8, it would just be 24 hit points.
Right.
That's right. Okay, so yeah, Spare the Dying is tied to Circle of Mortality in here, but it's technically separate, so it's I guess it's just confusing. Yeah. But anyway, so I will do Cure Wounds level 2.
Okay. So that's 16 points of healing.
Level
for
1,
Nicoya.
I don't know if it matters. But does the level matter? If
the level matters. It's more dice. So the higher the level, the more dice you roll for the healing.
So let me just double check the difference. I don't know off the top of my head. So yeah, 2d8 versus 1. So level 2.
Okay. So Nicoya, you are conscious and have 16.
Plus.
You are not dead. You have 16 health plus your Constitution bonus.
Plus Ula's wisdom modifier.
Oh, plus Una's wisdom bonus. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's that?
Which is 2.
So 18.
2. Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna sort of. Oh God! Thanks, guys. Thanks for the healing, Ula.
Stop trying to die on us, Nicoya.
Yeah, knock it off.
Intentional. When I was out, I felt this force trying to pull me into death, and I didn't go.
No way.
If you do go, can you leave Theodore to me?
No, we're a duo. We go together.
Oh, okay.
What were those things saying?
I would miss you
before they.
Thanks, Lucky.
Join the army.
Okay. So let's not join their army.
Yeah, they weren't very inviting.
As eager as you were to try, Nicoya, let's not join their army.
How about I make a tiny hut?
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
All right. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the last time. This is the last time I will remind you after battle. From now on, it's up to you to remember. Do you want to loot the corpses?
Yes.
Can we loot balls of light?
The balls of light are gone, but you do still have 6 skeleton corpses you can loot.
Okay.
And I'm just going to have, instead of doing all 6, unless you guys want to loot them individually. Do you guys each want to loot one? No, we'll just do one. Okay, so one of you roll, and we'll just times that by 6, whatever the. So one of you roll a D100, please.
Nicole, why don't you do it? The honors.
Yeah, Nicole.
There you go.
How do I roll a D100 again on here?
It should, if you just click on the dice thing, there should be a list, and I think it's at the bottom.
That's a 74.
74. Excellent. So go ahead and roll 2d6, please.
That's 8.
8. Okay. You find 80 gold.
Oh.
So, I don't think we're going to keep it at that because I don't think these skeletons will be carrying more than that. So 80 gold total. Okay. So, well done, guys. You guys defeat the skeletons and the willow wisp. You, Lucky casts tiny hut. You all enter it, and suddenly you can almost feel. It almost feels like as you walk through it, the damp mist that has been just seemingly always on your body through your. Just kind of like gets squeegeed off as you walk into the. Seems to get squeegeed off as you walk into the dome, and it's very warm and cozy. And what color is the dome tonight, Lucky? Are you going to mirror it again, or? Okay, you cast it. No backsies. So you are cozy under the pink
But like
dome.
a soft, blendy pastel pink.
Like a large breast.
So like a
fleshy pink. Gross.
The kind you would see in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
You know, forest pink.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. So I think that's a good place to end it. You all kind of like have your rations and cuddle up, and then
Can I tell Lucky a bedtime story?
You can tell Lucky a bedtime story, but while
am I big spooning you?
Sure.
Whispering to each other.
I ship it.
While you're telling the bedtime story,
I have a bedtime story, by the way.
Okay, while you're telling,
boy.
I'm gonna have Ula roll a Arcana check. But go ahead with your story.
I rolled a 9.
Lucky, you know how Kelvin's not even whispering; he's just talking low. You know how they were saying to join our army?
Mm-hmm.
Those wispy things. There was back in Oberverden, there was a patrol of like drow, because that's usually what we were ended up fighting off, who said something really similar. Join us, join the queen, stuff like that. And a few people were caught off guard or wooed by it and actually went and figured that was easier than just endless months, years of, trying to fight them off. Turns out that by join us, they meant let us keep you as hostage, torture you, and sacrifice you to our spider god. And for some reason, that still seems more appealing than joining the army of the dead out there. Sweet dreams.
Oh. Lucky is twitching a little, and Kelvin feels it because Lucky is big spoon. Lucky's tail is flipping a lot and hitting Kelvin in the face.
Lucky, roll wisdom saving.
Kelvin's always full of such heartwarming tales.
What was
got
your
a 10
roll?
on a wisdom.
Roll 10. Okay, you're kind of like a little freaked out, but go to sleep all the same.
I still have my badger, so I call my badger in to be the little spoon to Kelvin. So I'm big spoon, then Kelvin, then badger.
Kelvin sandwich.
Winter's just like delirious in the corner, giggling.
Yeah, Winter is trying to settle down for sleep and just like almost reluctantly, like he knows like what he knows. It's all. In fact, he almost like
dreads it.
You know, I would even leave it up to you if you even want to sleep. If you just want to stay up with who's ever on watch.
I give up.
So yeah, Winter.
Maybe a nice lullaby would help.
But I think Cohen's bedtime story is fucking hilarious.
So Winter just spends the night
party
giggles.
Winter's over there like, when are we gonna fight the dragon over there? Like just
how come there's 12 of us in this dome? So Winter just decides to stay up with who's ever on watch, just to try to get distraction and not have the dreams anymore. Every once in a while, he like falls forward and just like dozes off, and you can start to smell the
classic case of the Mondays.
And then you know he just jerks awake. He just jerks awake again. So he kind of passes the night with whoever else is on watch this way. Ula, during your first watch, knowing that the hags could be on your doorstep, you settle down for meditation and try to remember more information that you might know about hags, but nothing comes to mind. You think you might, it was a long day, you guys didn't really rest, so maybe you'll try again in the morning, hopefully just find something useful that can help you in your inevitable showdown. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Nicoya,
thank you for not dying, Nicoya. I was not prepared to have my first kill as a DM.
I know.
So, I was one roll away from death.
Do it,
It was crazy. Here's the crazy thing. You guys beat those hill giants without taking a scratch, which was technically a deadly encounter. This encounter technically was like 6 quarter challenge ratings and it was a medium encounter at best. It was like borderline easy medium encounter.
They're very hard to hit.
Yeah.
And they are.
And resistant.
Oh yeah, their resistance. I was gonna read their.
So like everything. Yeah.
To be fair, Kelwin also beat this without getting a scratch too.
They were resistant to. That's why I kept asking you about Eldritch Blast, because force damage was like the only thing they're not resistant. Their damage immunities were lightning and poison. Lucky with the stinking cloud. Damage resistances: acid, cold, fire, necrotic, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Yep. So, yeah.
Wow.
And then the lightning. I think those might be underclassed. I don't know if those are technically a 2 class, because that's a lot of lightning damage for a little thing.
I mean,
but anyway.
Yeah.
They were also, natural 20s in a row.
They did.
Yeah.
He did roll 2 natural 20s in a row. That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is about the dice. I was so nervous. I know that
me
was
too.
bad DMing. I should have just been stoic about it and just been the detached, detached third party. But...
when I saw the fear in your eyes, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I figured that might have ratcheted the fear in you guys. But I'm like, oh no.
I really wanted, after Lucky shattered, I really wanted to turn to Ula and be like, good job destroying the undead. Because I had just asked Ula.
Okay, that's the other thing, is I know we're getting inside baseball here, but this encounter was specifically made so Ula could use Destroy Undead. This encounter was specifically tailored around our cleric.
It's weird though, because I think, isn't Destroy Undead like it only happens if I use Turn Undead, but like
you use Turn Undead,
and then Destroy Undead will kill anything that is below
under a
half
challenge rating.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at level 5, if the creature is under a half point challenge rating, Turn Undead will automatically destroy them.
The only reason I didn't use it was range. Yeah, but that's the 30-foot range is such a I find it's either within or drastically.
Yeah.
If you waded into them to get you could have made it there and probably killed most of them, except for the will-o-wisps that you would then be standing right next to.
Yeah. So,
right.
but yeah, it is interesting how like all my plan, how like it's really hard to plan for the dice because like yeah, here's 3 giants that should easily be able to kill you guys, and yet you almost die at the hands of like a couple of level 2.
It wouldn't be fun if we only died when you planned for it.
That's true. But yeah, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to. Like,
I think you are though.
This was actually just supposed to be a fun little skirmish for Ula to destroy undead.
Yeah, fun will work.
Fun little skirmish.
Maybe if she actually rolls higher for initiative next time.
Maybe that's also it also that really does cut into like expectations as well. Like yeah, I can have all these expectations, but if the initiative rolls don't go, and don't line up conducively. But it is fun. I'm learning a lot at the first time DM.
If I had died, would I have like this fun afterlife moment when I went to go see like my patron and he's like, "Oh, you're here, bitch!" And like,
we would have role played some kind of I wouldn't have let you.
Okay.
You're here, bitch.
And I was thinking about this.
With my God, to be like.
This actually occurred to me a long time ago, and like so you guys weren't in any danger of dying because you guys had plot armor until level 5. Not that you needed it, but if you guys so if this situation comes up again, no matter what the situation, unless like they're completely obliterated by a disintegration ray, like I would have let you like have one last gasp to say your final words.
Fuck you, Lucky!
I knew I could trust you.
If this situation ever comes up again, you know that you'll most likely have a chance to have some poetic, memorable final words.
Imagine.
Before we ramble on too much longer, should we end things here?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our D&D game in review after show. Where we talk about what went wrong. But anyway, thanks for watching or listening if you're on the podcast. If you prefer YouTube, please go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. If you're listening to the podcast, go ahead and give us a like or a review on iTunes, and just feel free to drop us a note on the socials. So other than that, we'll see you guys next week sometime. Please follow us to find out when we post, because the next few posts will be a bit random. All right, see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
I might go change my pants.